We are live, everybody, right now for Mexico versus India now. Batting first for Team Mexico, Sebastian Quintanilla. Here's the pitch to him. That is going to miss, and we have ourselves a full count. 3 balls right now and 2 strikes right now. India's playing their second game of the day. They just finished playing Canada. That's going to miss inside. Ball 4. So Mexico has a base runner. Sebastian Quintanilla enters base. Coming up to bat now for Team India, Miguel Neko. Here's a pitch. That's going to also miss inside. 1 ball and no strikes right now. That's going to be in there, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike right now. That's going to be fouled. 1 ball, 1 strike. Or 1 and 2, excuse me. Here's the pitch. Misses outside. They have a steal. The throw to second. He's going to steal second base. Here comes the next pitch right now. Pitcher set. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That is the first out of the inning, the first out of the game. Here's the pitch. Hit. Base hit past the second baseman. Past the center fielder. And that's going to bring a run in, and Mexico has a lead. Jorge Castillo, RBI double, and Mexico now leads it 1-0. Batting now for Mexico, Bruno Montoya. Here's the pitch. Misses low. 1 ball and no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes. Bruno Montoya. Here's the pitch right now. Here's the pitch. That's going to miss outside. 2 balls and no strikes right now. Number 62, Bruno Montoya. Here's the pitch. That's hit, and it's going to be foul. 2 balls and 1 strike right now. 2-1 is the count.
Are you putting the things down?
That's hit hard. Second baseman can't get it. It's going to be another hit. An RBI single for Bruno Montoya. And Mexico now leads it 2-0. What you said, Brian?
Do you have the lineup for India?
Same lineup, but it's on WhatsApp. Let me see here. Here's the pitch. That's going to miss and get by the catcher. And he's going to advance now to second base. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Batting for Mexico is Garrett James. Here's the pitch to Garrett James. Misses outside. Gets by the catcher. Catcher is going to throw to third, but he's going to be safe. And now Mexico has a runner on third base. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Really good pitch right there. Couldn't catch up to it. 2 balls and 2 strikes right now. Here's the next pitch. That's going to miss low. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes right now. Folks, this is our 3rd game of the tournament. Our first game, Venezuela versus the Dominican Republic. Here's the pitch. Hit. Base hit up the middle for Mexico. RBI single for Garrett James. And now Mexico leads it 3-0. Have to call timeout right there. Catcher's going to talk to his pitcher. Coming up to bat for Mexico is Axel Mangorano. In the first game today, we have Venezuela versus the Dominican Republic. Venezuela won the game 19-10. Our second game, Canada versus India. Canada won 16-7. And right now, Mexico's up 3-0. Here's the pitch. That is going to be in there, strike 1. No balls and 1 strikes. No balls and 1 strike right now. Let me see here. Here is the next pitch. Swing and a miss, and there's a throw to second, and the runner's going to steal second base easily. We have 2 strikes, but now we have a runner at second base as they stole second base. That's going to miss, and the catcher can't hold it, and now it is 1 ball, 2 strikes right now. One ball, 2 strikes, folks. After this game, we have 2 more games to go. Aruba versus Ontario, and the USA versus the Brampton Royals. We have timeout there. Okay, one of the coaches from Mexico went to talk to one of his players. And after our final game, we are going to have the opening ceremony at 6 p.m. All right, folks, here's the pitch. That's going to miss. Catcher's really coming far off the base, but he doesn't go anywhere. 2-2.
Do you set the microphone?
Here's the pitch. Inside, almost hits him, gets by the catcher, and we have runner go into third base. So, and actually that was a walk. So now we have runners at first and third. Runners at first and third with 1 out. Here's the first pitch right now. Way outside. And both runners are going to advance. So we have runners now at second and third right now. Runners at second and third, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. Mexico's doing a really good job this inning of putting the ball in play and not swinging at bad pitches. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Foul tip. The catcher caught it, though. 1 ball, 1 strike right now. 1-1 is the count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Oh, no. It doesn't miss. It's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes right now. Batting for Mexico is Edwin Cedillo. Here is the 1-2 pitch. That's going to miss outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good job by the catcher to stop that from getting past him. Here's now the pitch now. Ball. That's going to miss low. 3 balls and 2 strikes right now. Full count. Full count right now. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Foul just to stay alive. 3 balls, 2 strikes from Edwin Cedillo. Three and 2, folks. Runner at second and third. 1 out. That's hit to center field. Center field is not able to get that. 2 runs are going to score. Edwin's going to second. He's not stopping. He's going to third. It is going to be a 2 RBI triple for Edwin. And Mexico now leads it 5-0.
lo estamos metiendo nosotros a él.
We having a mound visit right now. Mound visit right now to talk to the pitcher for India to keep him motivated, encouraged, because Mexico's been doing a really good job this inning in putting the ball in play. They're doing a really good job. El país de México, ellos llegaron aquí y en este primer inning ellos está bateando muy fuerte y ahora tiene 5 carreras. Ahora bateando Rodrigo Vargas. First pitch. That's going to be a fair ball, and it's going to be down the first base line all the way to right field. Runners going to second. He's going to go to third. They're sending him home. Here's the throw home. Inside the park, home run. And now Mexico leads it 7-0. Wow. What a start for Mexico. What a start. An inside the park home run for Rodrigo Vargas. Coming up to bat now is Emiliano Figueroa. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss, strike one. Here's the pitch to him. Misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 right now. Here's the pitch. Misses. 2 balls and 1 strike right now. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's 7-0. Really good start for Mexico in this game. Here's the pitch. Misses, and that's going to get by the catcher. 3 balls and 1 strike right now. 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. And now Mexico has another runner on base. Mexico is up 7-0. How do the knockout rules work? If it is after 4 innings, a 15-run lead, that's going to be a base hit to second base. If it is a lead of 15 runs after 4, game's over. 10 runs after 5. And on that single, Mexico was able to go first to third. First to third. Coming up to bat right now is going to be Fabian Gomez right now. Fabian Gomez is coming up to bat right now. And India's making a pitching change right now. India's making a pitching change. Mexico absolutely did a phenomenal job of just putting the ball in play, hitting the ball hard, and they have themselves a 7-0 lead. And this game, this inning's not over. We're still in the first inning. We are still in the first inning. Coming into pitch for Mexico, let me take a quick look really fast. Pitching for Mexico, tenemos Comentos Vamos Edwin, de Edwin Falcón, y también Addison Unam Vamos Garrett Perez. Let us see here. Emilio Peña vas a entrar para pichar para el equipo de India. Vamos a ver si él puede poner agua en el fuego de México. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low. And as a stolen base, 1 ball. Runners at second and third right now. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike right now. Catcher taking a look at third base. Here's the pitch now. Misses outside. It gets by. Maybe there's a play at the plate. Ahman's going to take it himself. And there's going to be a out at home plate. And that is going to end the inning, folks. That is the ending of the inning. Mexico does get 7 runs as we are now going to the bottom of the first inning. What an absolute start for Mexico in this game. What a start for Mexico. They were off to an absolute phenomenal start in this game. Yacia Alejandro, vamos Fabián, te voy a ti. Por favor, ponga sus comentarios. Ustedes, mira, yo hablo un poquito de español, más mi idioma principal es inglés. Mas yo voy a tratar de hablar un poquito de español. Por favor, ponga sus comentarios ahí. Ponga su apoyo para su equipo. If you're from India, put your comments representing Team India, giving them some motivation.
Sammy, ¿está bien tu bebida de agua?
Sí, yo tengo aquí.
Ok.
Gracias.
Primo.
Sofía Verasteguillo. Vamos, Jorgito. Ya tú sabes, vamos. México está jugando muy bien para comenzar este juego. Mira el catcher ahí bailando. Baila, 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 baila. Marco Silva, come on, Miguel Neco. On todo. Sanchinel, let's go Grayson. Yes. Mira, el catcher de México está bailando. Baila, baila, baila. Estamos cerrando el primer inning. Bateando para India, Sammy Rivera. Sammy Rivera's batting for India. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Manuel Hernández, saludos a Edwin Cedillo y a Rojo Vargas desde Saltillo de Manny Hernández. Muchas gracias por sus comentarios. Por favor, ponga sus comentarios y vamos a hablar. Yo voy a hacer un shout out para ustedes. Here's the pitch. That's going to miss high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 bola y 2 strikes ahora. 1 y 2 ahora. Sammy Rivera's batting right now. Here is the pitch right now. Misses outside. Oh, no. That's going to be strike 3. 1 away to start off this inning for Mexico. ¿Ah? El primero, el juego ya comenzó. Batting now for Team India, Sean Patel. Here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. Strike 1. Sean Patel, number 7, is batting now for team. We have Hillary Lauer. Let's go Garrett Perez, third base, with the comments. Folks, make sure you share this link. Share this link with your family and friends so that they can be able to see it. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Foul back right at me, but the gate protected me. If it wasn't for the gate, that was right back at me. No balls and 2 strikes right now. No balls and 2 strikes. Tenemos México contra India. 7-0. México está ganando. Misses inside. Adentro, 1 bola y 2 strikes. Uno y 2 ahora. 1 bola y 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Doido. Doido ahora. Que está pichando este juego para México es Bruno Montoya. El pitch. To the third baseman, foul ball. Eso fue foul. Doido ahora. Doido. Número 62, Bruno Montoya. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That is the second out of the inning. Bateando ahora por el equipo de India, Caleb Seedhar. Caleb Seedhar. Here's the pitch coming up right now. Here it is. That's going to be in there, strike 1. No balls and 1 strike right now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2, quickly. Bruno Montoya está tirando mucho strike ahora. Mucho strike. Bruno Montoya, he is throwing strike after strike. 0-2 right now. Batting is Caleb for Team India. Here's the pitch. Misses high. 1 ball and 2 strikes right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes right now. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That is going to be outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes right now. Really good pitch, but it misses. 2-2. 2-2 right now. Let's see if Mexico can have a 1-2-3 inning or if India can get on base. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That is the ending of the inning. And we are going now to the second inning. Cuando este juego termina, tenemos 2 juegos más hoy. Tenemos Aruba contra Ontario y también Estados Unidos contra un equipo Brampton Royals.
Ya arreglé el internet. Sí, ya el internet está. Bajan el audio ya fue.
All right, folks, here's the first pitch of the inning. That is going to miss. 1 ball and no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 is the count right now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1. Fabián Gómez está bateando por el equipo de México ahora. Here's the pitch. Way high. 2 balls and 1 strike right now. 2-1. Here's the pitch. 3 balls and 1 strike. That misses low. Emilio Peña está pichando por el equipo de India. Un batazo a shortstop. Y uy, un jugada de Grayson Edwards. What a play by Grayson Edwards to make the catch at shortstop. We have 1 out in the 2nd inning. Batting now for Mexico, Sebastian Quintanilla. First pitch is going to miss outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch. That's going to also miss. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 right now. Here's the pitch. Misses. 3 balls and no strike. 3 bolas y 0 strikes ahora. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 3 balls and 1 strike right now. 3-1 ahora. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss again. 3-2. 3-2 ahora. Sebastián Quintanillo está bateando y que está pichando por India. Emilio Peña. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Emilio Peña gets a strikeout after being down 3-0. He comes back and throws 3 straight strikes. And we have 2 outs now in the 2nd inning. Batting now for Mexico is Miguel Neco. Here's the pitch. Did he go? Did he go? He went. Yes, strike 1. He did go on the swing. No balls and 1 strike right now. Emil Peña has come into this game, and he's doing a really good job. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a foul ball out of play. Strike 2. He's a strike away, Emil Peña is, from getting out of this inning. Here's the pitch. Misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Reminder today, folks, at 6 p.m. Toronto time, we are going to have the opening ceremony. That's going to be hit pretty well. Up the middle. It is going to be a base hit past the second baseman. And Mexico has a runner on first base right now. A las 6 de la tarde, el tiempo de Toronto, tenemos el ceremonia abriendo este torneo internacional de World Bev Internacional. That's going to be a stolen base and 1 ball. Batting now for Mexico is Jorge Castillo. That's hit hard off of the pitcher's leg. He looks like he's in a lot of pain as he got hit and he couldn't really do anything after that. So it's going to be an infield single, but let's see if Emil Peña is okay. I think he's going to be okay to stay in the game. It hit him in his leg, and it stunned him a little bit, but he's okay to stay in the game. He's going to throw a practice pitch. Let's see how he throws the practice pitch right now. I think he's good to go. I think Emilio is going to be good to go. Yep, he's gonna be good to go. We have runners at first and third. We're in the top of the second inning, and we have 2 outs. Batting right now is gonna be the pitcher, Bruno Montoya. He is the he is the pitch right now. That's gonna miss, and the runner's gonna steal second base with no throw. 1 ball, no strikes. Now it's runners at second and third, no out. Oh, 2 outs, excuse me. Here's the pitch from Emilio. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Tiene un corredor en tercera y uno en segunda por México. Y ellos tienen 2 outs y México está ganando 7-0 ahora. That's going to be a foul ball. Foul ball ahí. 2-1 ahora. Ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike now. Here's a 3-1. That is right down the middle. Strike 2. Full count right now. Three balls and 2 strikes right now. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Catcher does a good job to stop it, but now the bases are loaded, and Mexico has a chance to crack double digits if they can find a way to get themselves a hit. Coming up to bat now, it is, let me see here. That's going to get by the pitcher, the catcher. Play at the plate, he's going to be safe. And that's the 8th run of the game for Mexico right now. Let me see here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. No balls and 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss again. Strike 2. Emilio, he's pumping strikes in there. Here's the pitch from Emilio. Inside. That's going to be a close pitch, but it misses inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes right now. We're in the top of the second inning, folks. It's an 8-0 lead for Mexico. 2-2 pitch. Way outside. It gets by the catcher, and the runner's going to go home, and he's going to score. And Mexico now has a lead of 9-0. And they have the runner at third base. If they could score that run, it'll be 10-0. Here's the pitch from Emilio. That is going to be ball 4. And that is going to be a walk. And now Mexico has runners at first. They have runners at first and third. But the runner ran straight to second. But let's see if they granted the timeout. I don't think they granted the timeout. So it's actually the runner stole second base because India just wasn't seeing it. All right, folks, India right now, they're going to have a new pitcher coming into the game right now. It is going to be, let's see who's the new pitcher coming in for India. It's going to be number 29 for Team India. Number 29 for Team India, Nishan Mohan. Nishan Mohan is coming in to pitch for Team India. Una pregunta, cuando ellos pongan la música, ¿ellos pueden escucharla? Como la música ahí, ¿ellos pueden escuchar en el live stream o...?
La música suena bajito.
¿Ah?
La música suena bajito.
Está bien.
Ese micrófono recoge así.
estoy bien ahora. All right, here's the first pitch. Here it is. That's going to be hit to the second baseman. Fields it cleanly, makes the throw to Max, and that is going to end the inning. Mexico does get 2 more runs, though, but that's all. We are going now to the top of the bottom of the second inning. Mexico leads this game 9-0. And India, they are definitely going to want to have to get some of the bats going. Look, folks, let me give a special thank you to some of our sponsors. This event, the Warg Bev International Tournament, it is the World Organization of Baseball Events. And we have some sponsors that are helping make this game possible. So, City Car and Trucks Rentals, a special thank you to them. J. Minietti Travel and Consulting. The Rebuild Kings, www.rebuildkings.ca. Aeropole Aviation Services Corporation. We also have Experience Brampton, Plato Gold Corp, and Zorzi Tech. So a special thank you to these sponsors. This Warg Bev International Tournament, is happening for the first time ever in Canada. It's U11, August 20th today till August 27th. Bruno? Está bien. Gracias. There are 2 groups in this tournament. Group A has 5 teams and Group B has 5 teams. So the top 2 teams from each group, they will be the final 4 playing for the shot at the finals. So Group A has Canada, USA, Mexico, Brampton Royals, and India. That's going to be a first pitch ball right there. We have a new pitcher. Bruno Galvan is pitching for Mexico right now. Group B, we have the Dominican Republic, Venezuela, Aruba, Ontario, and the Philippines. Here is the pitch now. That's going to be inside. 2 balls, no strikes right now. 2-0. Swing and a miss. Strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Batting for Team India is Max Pelzaik. Here's the pitch. Ground. That's going to be a foul ball behind the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes right now. 2-2. Mexico has a 9-0 lead in this game right now. 9-0 lead right now. Here is the pitch coming up right now. Here it is. Misses high. 1 ball, 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a full count right now. 3-2, folks. 3-2. Here's the pitch coming up to Max from Bruno. Hit hard, and that's going to be the first hit of the game for India. A base hit for Max, and India has a runner on at first base right now. Let's see if India can get a little rally going in this game. Let's see if they're going to be able to put that together. Batting now for India, it is going to be Grayson Edwards. Here's the pitch to him. It's going to miss outside. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0, folks. 1-0. So, again, we have 2 groups, Group A and Group B. And each group has 5 teams. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball. They are going to be playing next week for a chance to see who will go to the final. Here's the pitch. That's going to miss. Snap throw by the catcher at first, but he's going to be safe. So it's a 2-1 count right now. Next week, we are going to have the third place game and also the first place and second place game. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit foul. 2 balls. En el grupo A, yo voy a hablar los equipos después de este picheo. That is 3-2. 3-2 ahora. Eso fue bajito. Tiene Canadá, Estados Unidos, México, Brampton Royals y India en este primer grupo. Grupo A. Yo voy a hablar grupo B. 3-2. Batazo a tercera. Y no puede agarrarlo limpio. Y eso es un infield hit. Y ahora India tiene corredores en primero y segunda. No outs en este inning. Grupo B. República Dominicana, Venezuela, Aruba, Ontario y los Philippines. Ese pasó el catcher y los corredores de India. Avanzar a tercer y segunda ahora. So, de esos dos grupos, el primer y segundo lugar de esos dos grupos, ellos van a estar jugando el jueves que viene. Un batazo al pitcher y no podía agarrarlo y pasó y es un base hit y ahora India tiene un correo ahora. 1-9 ahora. So, el primer y segundo lugar, ellos, de esos dos grupos, ellos van a ser esos equipos que avanzar a los últimos 4. Y este picheo ahí fue un foul ball. Tienen un strike ahora. Here is the pitch. Outside, it's going to get by the catcher. Grayson Edwards is going to come home and score. And now Mexico leads it 9-2. Nine to 2 right now, folks. Mexico leads this game. India has been a team in both games. They got down in both games. Here's the pitch, ball. In the first game when India played Canada, they got down. But India did not give up. They're down now versus Mexico. But they're not giving up. They're staying in the game. They're battling. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a liner to the shortstop. What a play. The throw. He is going to be out at first. Wow, what a call there. What a call there. He's out at first, and now there's 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the pitch coming up from Bruno. That's going to be a foul ball. No balls and 1 strike right now. Batting right now for Team India, it is number 29, Nishan Mohan. Here's the pitch to Nishan from Bruno. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And throw to third, and it's going to get by the third baseman, and Amin Sidhu's going to score, and now India has their 3rd run of the game. Here's the pitch coming up right now to... That's going to be strike 3 on the outside corner. The 2nd out of the inning. Coming up to bat right now for Team India is going to be Shan Kumar. He's a lefty, Shan Kumar. Here's the pitch coming up now. 2 outs in this inning. way outside. That's going to be ball one. One ball and no strike right now. 1-0. One and 0 right now, folks. Okay, that was just a pitch to change the ball. All right, here's now the 1-0 pitch. Here it is. Misses. 2 balls and no strikes right now. 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Way high. 3-0 right now. 3-0. Well, one thing, India may be setting a world record for the amount of walks that they've drawn. They've drawn in their 2 games about 15 walks. So they're doing a good job of being patient and not swinging at bad pitches. That is going to be ball 4. 4-pitch walk. We have a runner now at first base for India as they try to get a little bit closer. Mexico's leading this game 9-3 right now. And we are in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And it is 2 outs. 2 outs in this inning right now. Have a mound visit right now as the pitcher comes to speak to his pitcher from Mexico. Tomorrow, Friday, what's our schedule? We are going to see the Philippines play for the first time. Tomorrow, we are going to see Aruba playing the Philippines at 9 a.m. Then we're going to see the United States versus Mexico as we see them now. That's going to be a ball. It's going to get by, and that's going to be a stolen base right there as the runner is able to get to second base. Tomorrow, United States versus Mexico at 11. That should be a really good one. And then, here's the pitch now. That's going to be high. 2 balls and no strikes right now. 2-0. Then tomorrow, our final game, it is going to be the Philippines versus Team Ontario. We're going to see Team Ontario after this game. That is right there, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike right now. 2-1 is the count. And then tomorrow, we're going to have the first ever skills competition at 3 p.m. That will be the last event for tomorrow. That ball's going to get by the catcher, throw by the catcher, gets to the outfield, and it's going to go to left field. He's going to go home late. A throw home. The catcher can't get it, and India manages to get the 4th run of the inning. So now, all of a sudden, it's a 9-4 game, and India, they are little by little trying to chip away. Emilio Peña's batting right now. Here is the pitch to him. That is going to miss high. Another walk, and now another base runner for Team India. Coming up to bat now for Team India, it is going to be Sebastian Chapman. Sebastian Chapman. Emilio's at first base now. He's a speedster. That is going to be a swing and a miss. The steal, the throw is not going to be in time. Emilio's going to go to third. Here's the throw to third base. He's going to slide. But no, he doesn't slide, but he's in there safely. So Emilio, as I spoke about his speed, he's still second. On the bad throw, he's able to go to third. This is an opportunity for India right here. Here's the pitch. That is going to miss. 1 ball and 1 strike right now. Here's the pitch coming up right now. That is in there, strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes right now, folks. 1 ball. Mexico needs 1 more strike to get out of this inning. Sebastian Chapman's batting. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He chases a pitch above the strike zone. Strikes out. But India, as we've spoken throughout, they don't give up. They get 4 runs. And now it is a 9-4 game as we are going to the 3rd inning. ¿puede bajarme ahora? Tenemos comentarios de Carla Sánchez. Vamos, Bruno Montoya. De tu mejor amigo David Sánchez y familia Sánchez desde Eagle Pass, Texas. Wow, Texas. A darlo con todo México. Tenemos Yolanda. Saludos, Rorro Vargas. Estamos contigo, hermoso. Vamos, México, de Manuel. And that's going to be a hit by a pitch to start off the inning. Por favor, ponga sus comentarios. Anthony Laviola put a great catch for Grayson. Let's go Mexico from Jimmy New. Vamos, Rodri, Yolanda. Vamos, México. Vamos. Saludos a Roro Vargas y Edwin. Stealing the base, and that's a good throw. He's out there at second base. Is he out there? What a throw there. He's out at second base. What a throw there by Grayson Edwards. One out in the inning. So, as I've said, India, they get down, but they don't give up. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Que está bateando ahora es, déjame ver, Edwin Cedillo. That's going to miss. 1 ball, or 2 balls and 1 strike right now. Swing and a miss. 2-2 ahora. Tiene 2-2 ahora. Tiene Cristian Joel Reyes. Ven a México. Edwin López Cedilla. Un batazo a shortstop. Shortstop con la tira. Buen. Ay, fue safe ahí porque el primera base no podía agarrarlo. Tiene un corredor ahora en primera base por el equipo de México. Tiene un comentario de Mario Carlos Ríos. Saludos a Rodrigo Vargas de sus primas y de sus abuelos. Es muy bueno. Marisa Pineda. Vamos, México, apoyando a Bruno Montoya. Mata desde Agüita Cojuila. Está bien. Por favor, ponga sus comentarios aquí y yo voy a hacer shout-outs para ustedes. Put your comments. I will read your comments and make sure to give a shout-out there. That's going to be ball 1 right there. 1 ball.
No, está bien. Viene a ver si tenía algo.
1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch right now. That is going to be strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 9-4 ahora. México está ganando y estamos en el tercer inning ahora. Tiene 1-1. No, 2-1 ahora. 2 balls, 1 strike. That ball misses right there. And Vargas right now Let's see here. Rodrigo Vargas, número 29, está bateando. No, afuera. Oh, y yo equivocó. Tenía ya 3 bolas o un base por bolas. Y México tiene uno en un corredor en primera y segundo. Y yo estoy mirando ahora el país de México que está aquí y ellos están dando mucho apoyo para el equipo de México. Strike one. Strike one. No balls and one strike. Cuando este juego termina, tenemos 2 juegos más. Aruba contra Ontario y después Estados Unidos contra Brampton Royals. Brampton Royals, ellos es otro equipo representando Canadá. Here's the pitch. Oh, it hits him. Tenía ¿cómo se dice? Un batazo. Hit by pitch. Un bolazo. Un bolazo y ahora México tiene las bases llenas. Y que está viniendo para batear número 16, Bruno Galván. Tenemos un comentario de bien hecho, Bruno Galván, tus tíos y primos apoyándote desde Morelos, Coahuila. Disculpa con mis pronunciaciones. Yo hablo, mi idioma principal es inglés, mas ustedes que están escuchando mi voz, yo estoy tratando mi mejor para hablar español para ustedes también. Ya tú sabes. Strike one there. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit well. Way back. And it's going to be in front of the gate. 1 runs in. 2 runs in. The throw to the cutoff. The throw to third. He's going to be safe. A bases clearing. 3 RBI triple. And Mexico now leads it 12-4. We have Lupita Perez con un comento. Mary Ben, I'm watching. He's pitching too high. Mary Ben, big up for the pitcher for India. And that's a pop-up to the second baseman. And what a play by the second baseman to make the catch. And that is going to be the second out of the inning. Tener Ali Naglindo. Eso bueno, ya tú sabes. Ya tú sabes. Estamos aquí. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a base hit over the shortstop. It's going to go all the way to the wall. 1 run is in. He's at second. He's going to third. The cutoff has it. He's going home. Here's the throw home. It's inside the park. Home run for Sebastian Quintanilla. Inside the park home run. And now it is 14-4. Mexico's up.
How much is the score?
14-4. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. India contra México ahora. Here's the pitch now. We have the D Junk. Let's go Team India representing. Here's the pitch. That is gonna miss. Oh, that's gonna be a strike. Two balls, no balls, and two strikes. Woo. Gracias. Here's the pitch. Outside. One ball, two strikes right now. One ball, two strikes right now. Let's party. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a base hit to Sebastian Chapman. And it's going to be a single for Miguel Neco right there. And Mexico keeps it going. Now batting for Team Mexico, Jorge Castillo, número 99.
I think they need one more round for Mercy. Push home.
That's a hit up in the air. Heads up, foul ball.
Push home.
India. Más ellos equivocó. Porque ponieron 15 para el 5 inning y 10 para el 4. Es reverso. Es 15 para el 4 y 10
Before
para
4
cinco.
and
Sí.
after 4 is 10.
Ronnie,
Foul ball.
eso, súbale.
0-2 right now. 0-2 right now.
Oh, good. Good.
Here's the pitch right now. Grounded to the second baseman. It gets under the glove. And he's going to go to third base. Here's the throw. He's going to be safe at third base. We have runners now at second and third because he took advantage. Runners at second and third with 2 outs in the inning. Marco Silva, ¿qué clase de hit, Miguelito? Dime. Ajá.
Te voy a avisar. Lo voy a tapar en la pantalla para que tú vayas diciendo.
¿Y ellos deben hablar del juego o del Ontario? Okay. Here's the pitch. That's going to miss. Oh, that's going to be a strike. Strike 1. Está bien, si quiere ponerlo. Sí. Here's the pitch. That's hit hard. Third baseman off of his glove. 1 runs in. 2 runs in. He's going to be safe at home. Throw to second. He's safe at second.
Vamos a tener el anuncio. Vamos con el anuncio. Ahí.
The province, the state. We have timeout coming there, but Ontario, for all of you to know where this game is happening at right now in Canada. We have a mound visit right now from the pitch, and we're going to have a pitching change right now.
Let me check.
Bien, bien, ¿cómo está usted? Here's the pitch. La música. La música. Batting for Team Mexico right now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Garrett James right now. Here's the pitch. Misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes right now. 16-4 ahora. México está ganando este juego. Y estamos en el tercer inning ahora. Misses. 3-2 ahora. 3-2. Here's the pitch. To first base side. First baseman makes the play. And that is going to end the inning. We are going to be going now to the bottom of the third inning. Mexico is leading this game right now, 16-4. Dieciséis a 4. Cerrando el tercera, sí.
¿Quién va ganando? México. ¿Quién va ganando?
¿Ah?
¿Quién va ganando?
México. In this tournament, the quarterfinals will be decided by the highest number of games won by first and second places. Head-to-head results are tiebreakers, runs allowed or runs scored. Awards for the championship team, trophy and medals. Runner-up team, trophy and medals. Third place team, they're gonna get a trophy. And awards, we're gonna have a game MVP, a tournament MVP, the best hitter trophy, and all-star team awards by position. All right, folks, we are in now the bottom of the third inning. Here's the pitch now. That is gonna be a swing and a miss, strike one, starting off this inning. Here is the 0-1. That is going to be strike two. Quickly 0-2 right now. Quickly 0-2. We have Vamos Miguel de my pronunciations are bad sometimes. Ali Nagalindo. Vamos Miguel. Un batazo a segunda, no, al pitcher, y el pitcher tiene y tira para primera, tiene un out. 1 out in the inning. A ground ball to the pitcher, and he was able to go to first. IDK Garrett Perez with the muscles. Here's Sean Patel right now. Here is the pitch right now. Misses outside. 1 ball and no strike. 1 ball, no strike.
Este brazo, el pitch, está remendado.
1-0 pitch. That's hit pretty well to right field, over the right fielder's head. He's going to get past first. He is going to go all the way to second. Keeps going to third. He's going to stop. Oh, he's going to go home. And it's going to be an inside the park home run. Sean Patel with an absolute burst of speed. Sean Patel with an inside the park home run. Wow, he did not stop at third base. He just kept going. Batting now for India is Caleb Seedhar. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Here's the pitch right now. That is going to be strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes right now. No balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the next pitch right now. That's going to be just a little bit high. 1 ball, 2 strikes right now. 1 and 2.
Let's party.
1-2 pitch. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and two's the count right now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. We got 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd inning right now. 2 outs. Batting now is Max Pelzeski for Team India. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning, folks. India is trailing 16-5. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss again. 0-2. 0-2 right now, folks. Here is the pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. That is the end of the inning. And we are going now to the top of the 4th inning. So I want to read right now a letter, a message from our Warg Bev Canada director, Wellington Francisco Duran. On behalf of Warg Bev Canada, it is a true honor and privilege to welcome each of you to the Warg Bev International Baseball Classic U11 tournament in Canada 2026. This tournament represents a dream come true for our organization and an extraordinary opportunity to bring together young athletes, coaches, families, and coaches from different parts of the world through our shared passion for baseball. We are deeply grateful to have each delegation as part of this special experience. Your presence gives us meaning and purpose to this tournament and strengthens the values we proudly seek to promote: sportsmanship, respect, friendship, teamwork, cultural exchange, and healthy competition. We're starting the inning right now. Here is the first pitch. As a ball hits to right field, and that's going to be a fly out there. 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. We have 1 out right now. So yeah, as Wellington continues, more than just a baseball tournament, we hope this event becomes an unforgettable experience for every young athlete to, let me see here to finish there. For every young athlete, an opportunity to compete, build friendships, discover new cultures, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Thank you for your trust, commitment, and for believing in this project. That is going to be a base hit up the middle past the shortstop. Wellington continues to say here, thank you for your trust, commitment, and believing in this project. It is truly a privilege to welcome you to Canada and share this international celebration of baseball with you all. We wish every delegation the best throughout the tournament and hope you enjoy an unforgettable experience both on and off the field. Welcome to Canada and welcome to Warg Bev International Baseball Classic. With great appreciation again from Wellington Francisco Duran, the director of Warg Bev Canada. If you are new to Canada, you don't know much about Canada, I'm going to let you know some things that you can all do here. Some tourist attractions and cultural attractions. That ball's hit well to center field. Oh, what a play by the center fielder. He throws it back in. No double play, but what a play by the center fielder. We have 2 outs now in the inning. Wow, what a play there by the center fielder. So Canada has the CN Tower, the ROM, Royal Ontario Museum. That's going to miss inside. 1 ball, no strike. Canada also has Casa Loma, Ripley's Aquarium, the Gallery of Art in Ontario. That's going to be a grounder. Third baseman has it, makes the throw. He's going to be out. What a play by the third baseman. That ball was not hit hard. He had to All right, folks, we are starting now the bottom of the fourth inning. First pitch is going to miss inside. 1 ball and no strike. 1 ball, no strikes. Grayson Edwards is batting for Team India. He's going to take low. 2 balls and no strikes right now. 2-0. Here's the pitch coming up right now. That's going to miss. 3 balls and no strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 right there. 3 balls and 1 strike right now. 3-1. Here is the pitch. Grounded. The pitcher gets it. He's going to run it to first and get the out at first base. That is the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. This is going to be the last inning of the game. The last chance for India to try to get closer. It's 16-5 right now. Here's the pitch. Misses. 1 ball, no strike. Here's the pitch now, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 1. Or it was a foul tip, actually. Batting for Team India now is Amun Sidhu. Amun Sidhu. Here is the pitch right now. That's going to be hit to the third base. Third base fields it, makes the throw. He's going to be safe at first base. Good hustle there by Amun to beat that out. He has himself an infield single. Batting now for Team India is number 25, Alex Cortez. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a base, grounded to third. They're going to get the out, and he's going to be safe at second. Wow. They threw to second to try to get a double play, but second base wasn't there. So now it's first and second. Batting now is Nishan Mohan. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to the first base area. He makes the catch. If they get a throw to second, he can get a double play. No, but he gets up. He didn't realize he had a chance for a double play. But nonetheless, what a play by the first baseman. Second out of the inning. We are going now. We need 1 more out. Mexico needs 1 more out to win this game. Here is the first pitch. That's going to miss low. 1 ball and no strike. 1 ball, no strike. Batting now for Team India, it is Shan Kumar. Shan Kumar. Here's the pitch. Strike in there, 1-1. On deck for Team India, if Shan can keep it going, is Emilio Peña. The 1-1 pitch is coming up right now. Here it is. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. India is down to their final strike of this game. They are down to the final strike.
Let's party.
Let's do it. The 1-2 pitch. This could be the game here right now, folks. This could be the game. Here's the pitch. Outside. Throw to the third base. He's going to be safe at third base. Amin with a brave decision to try to steal third, and he does find a way to steal it. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Foul ball. Gonna do it again at 2 balls and 2 strikes, folks. 2-2. Here's the pitch. That is gonna miss just outside. Full count. Full count right now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is gonna be the ball game. Mexico with a dominant win. India got down early, but they showed a lot of heart to battle and not give up. But India battles and gets themselves a 16. Mexico gets themselves a 16-5 win in their first game of group play. A special congratulations to both of the teams for the work that they did. A special thank you to all of our sponsors, the sponsors that from Mexico. Wow, I've never seen this. Mexico, I'm not sure if they're giving like a gift or a candy to the team